What is manifesting? Manifesting is pretty much a desire that you have enough energy that the universe lines up the same energy and creates it into a physical object or an experience. Okay, we are in a physical reality, but we are spiritual. That's what you have to use. You have to use your spiritual side to bring the physical things into your experience. So, yes, you are manifesting all day long, every single day. Every desire that you have, once it becomes physically in your experience, is a manifestation. So if you wanted a cheeseburger, that would be your desire. That would be something that you are manifesting. Until you have the physical cheeseburger in your hand and you're about to take a bite, okay, it's still a desire. That's the difference between desire and manifesting. Until it's physically in the physical form of the desire, it's still just a desire until it's physically formed. Then it is a manifestation. So what is the gap? There's a gap between wanting something and getting it. The gap is your belief system. I wish I could tell you something a lot more simpler, not so cliche. You get what you believe, you get what you think about. But it's actually your belief system. Because it is a spiritual and a physical reality that we are experiencing, right? Because we're not all just physical. We have something. We have a soul. We have a spiritual side. And because it's two dimensions, spiritual is very light and physical is very heavy, okay? I am without a body, I will be very light. I will be very flowy. But with the body, it's very dense. It's very heavy. So what that means is if you are not thinking that manifestation is possible, if you are not thinking or believing, I don't even like believe, I like the word knowing, which you'll know by my next video. Check it out up here. It gives you the 5 tools to manifesting. So because it's a physical and a spiritual experience, okay, the spiritual side is what you believe you can have, is what your thought process is going over and over again of what's possible in your reality. And so if you do not believe that something that you want to manifest can come into your experience, it makes it really hard on the spiritual side to make that a physical experience for you because you don't believe. You don't think. And I like to even go further than belief. I like to say knowing. It's a knowing that I can experience that. It's a knowing that I can have that. I'm on a planet. All this stuff is here. Of course I can experience it. Of course I can have it. But why do you manifest the other things so easily? Because you already believe you can have it. So wanting a hamburger is the same as wanting $50,000. Okay, it's a desire. What makes a hamburger physical and not the money physical? Well, the hamburger seems obtainable. And so you already have a belief system. You already think you can have a hamburger. You've already eaten a hamburger before. So you're kind of like, okay, sure, I can have a hamburger. And then that hamburger physically can come into your experience. It's because it's already been achieved. You already have evidence that that's easy to get. So in the physical reality, it's so easy to get a hamburger, right? What do you have to start doing if you haven't experienced things that you want? This is what manifesting is. If you haven't experienced things that you want, you have to find evidence. I'll keep it really, really, really basic, which I don't like to be basic. Find some proof that you've experienced it anyway. How can they do that, Sunny? You only have one life. You need to start living it and living it abundantly now. So that's hamburger energy. You can even start saying things like that, like, oh, I need $150. Oh, that's hamburger energy. I've had $150 many times. So if you have a bill that's due and you don't have enough money coming up in your paycheck and you're sitting around and you're stressing and you're like, oh, my electricity needs to be paid and this needs to be done and that needs to be done. That's a totally different energy than manifesting. Let's be clear. Manifesting is all about confidence, all about a knowing, and all about having that relationship with the energy that's creating the whole planet. So if you are complaining or you are worried or you're talking about how broke you are, we're going to close out that terminology today. We're going to start rebuilding your mindset to think as you are. What are you? You are a source of energy having a temporary experience for a limited amount of time on a physical planet. That's who you are. You are not your bills. And if you're worried about that, you're not being you. And if you're not being you, you are not experiencing what life had for you. Life is not always lifing. Life is just doing what life does. And you need to do what you do. You need to be the powerful source of energy that you are and start manifesting as if it's your birthright. You deserve to feel abundance. You deserve to eat what you want. You deserve to not look at the prices in the supermarket. You deserve the energy of what you want to experience. And because this is a brand new channel, I need you. Okay? And unfortunately, I have to be a little cliche and say, please like and subscribe.